Alright, so how y'all doing, boys? Hope you're doing well. Now in today's video we have new patch notes, and honestly these patch notes are a huge thing for global. If you guys have been keeping up with global, last week we had the 40 million download celebration, and the week before that we had the Mono and Eastern. Now typically what they were doing before this whole Mono and Eastern thing was we were having a an update where we'd have like a bunch of new content. Usually the thing was a new banner, and then the week after that would have kind of like a side, it's kind of a side update, kind of just some filler stuff that they need to get out of the way. But after the Mono update, we did of course get the 40 million download celebration, which led us to believe that this week would be a dead week. But as you can see here, we're getting part one of the summer, celebrations. So probably, with, JP only being up to part two of the Halloween celebration, we're probably like 2-3 weeks behind JP in all honesty, which is absolutely huge. It has been way too long in the making for us to catch up to JP, but it's finally going to happen, and not a lot of gacha games actually catch up to their JP counterparts at least. So here we go, brand new Halloween Matrona. Now, I am super excited to try out this Halloween Matrona. Of course, I am going to summon for her. Haven't seen any PvP showcases on it, and she's not very a kind of like PvP based unit, so I will of course, do her in her main content, which is the Hasvelga raid. Doesn't need many dupes as well, so, if you guys are looking to summon, which I wouldn't really recommend, probably not the best banner. They do have the Halloween Gotha on there as like or at least I believe they have the Halloween Gotha. If not, they're definitely on the part two, but we'll see when that comes out. Unfortunately, with JP, Grand Cross being Grand Cross, they don't show us the actual banner units, which they definitely used to do. This was like a long time ago, but along with Matrona, we are getting the new Guardian Guild Thunder, which, as you can read here, is acquired from the Visal Fighting Festival. So only for getting top 100. I actually haven't tried to get top 100 before the earlier seasons where they gave us like the Hellbrom. That I don't think I was good enough at the game, or at least spend enough money on the game to get the characters. So I might actually give this Guild Thunder a shot. If you guys would be interested in, watching me climb top 100, let me know. I'd definitely be interested in doing something on that. But also says here we're getting a free multi-summon for this Matrona, so I'm sure there's going to be plenty of you guys out there that get your one and dones on Matrona. It has honestly been way too long since I've had a one and done on not even at just any banner, but on any game like Dokkan, any kind of gacha game. My luck isn't that crazy. But we also have the brand new Final Boss Legend difficulty DN. Now I do believe we've had regular Final Boss. Yeah, no, we've definitely had regular Final Boss DN, and this is our first implementation of the Legend difficulties. So personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the Legend difficulty side of things. I feel Final Boss, like this being the only kind of Legend difficulty content, it should definitely have a lot more difficulty to it. Like, it's literally just like kind of another step up from Hell, which makes sense. And like, I know there's probably going to be, even like as power creep goes on and the game progresses, there's going to be more difficulties upon Legend, but I just feel as if that should be a tiny bit more special than your couple extra rewards and just like a buff shop. But that is there. I will of course do videos on the Final Boss DN along with like free-to-play teams and farming teams. And one thing that actually caught my interest, I don't actually quite understand this, but Coin Shop added exchange items using Festival Hero coins. Now it has the festival coins here, but then it also has the Super Awakening coins and the festival characters. So I don't know if this means you can buy festival characters with the Super Awakening coins, or what this has to do up here, or maybe you can buy everything down here, but at the same time we can already buy the festival characters, so it wouldn't make having them here. Like, I'm all very confused by all this. This as well, this kind of rune thing we do at the moment, if you were to hop into like the Hasvelga raid, you do see those in the top corner, and it says 0 out of 10. It looks like something you'd have on cooldown, like say at these training cave things, but it's not. So due to the fact that JP version hasn't got any like translations, or at least you can translate it, but I haven't really looked into it. I'm not quite sure what this is. I'll have to definitely look into it when the global version gets their update. Going down here, more battle events. We do get these pretty much every update. They're really nice for first completion rewards, get some XP potions, get your gold boxes. But other than that, I mean, you can definitely do it and complete all the side missions for gems. I just feel as if though it's definitely a little bit tedious. Like, these have all rerun several times, so it's not like the craziest thing missing out. Probably over like the whole 2 years Green Cross has been out, you've probably missed out on like 100 gems, probably even less actually. 100's probably a bit much. It's whatever though. Down here we have new system changes, which also is coinciding with the whole side festival units being removed from main festival banners. If you guys noticed on the Gotha banner, there was no other festival units, and this is the reason why. So the part 1, 2, and 3 hero lineups will be combined as 7 Deadly Sins draw. The 3 daily rate up heroes will have an increased rate from 0.35 to 0.5. Pretty much same stuff here. You do still get your daily ad draw, nothing out of the ordinary. Then this just goes to talk about what will happen to your part 2 tickets. Basically, they will get transferred over. I do believe will be changed to SSR guaranteed tickets during the 11-16 maintenance. So you will get to hold on to them for a little while longer so you can still spend them. But if you do hold on to them, be wary that they will change into an actual, just a 1 SSR banner, which could probably be good. You could probably capitalize on this and say, spend your part 2 tickets on the part 2 banner, and then wait for the banner to change over, and then use your part 1 tickets on a banner that have all of the characters. I don't know if that's how it's going to work. I haven't really, once again, looked into that either. I'll be sure to give you more of like a positive answer when it comes out. And this basically just goes over more of what they discussed here. Another bundle again, which I do understand like them putting in everything in the update, but like there are definitely things I feel as if though they've missed talking about in here. One of them being the actual banner units and the rewards from the final boss at the end. But I suppose them putting in bundles you can buy is really nice. New Holy Relics as well, which I did have a quick read over. The Excalibur Arthur one, although there is already 2 units for the Barn team, Twiggo and Barn, Twiggo's is definitely a must get. His Holy Relic is absolutely insane. I've done showcases on it. Barn is less needed. It's still extremely, extremely good. But I feel as if though this Arthur is even less needed. Like, it's just so difficult to get SSR Holy Relics, and if you do have one, you're probably best waiting until a character comes out that helps you do the Hasvalga raid and get them even easier. I just don't feel like getting one for Arthur, or even like the Eastern, or Girl Thunder here are really useful, but if I was to actually rank which ones are best here, they'd go in the order they are, so 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, but Arthur's is basically, if you survive an attack with 20 HP or less, remove all your debuffs to go back to full health. That happens once. The Eastern here is for every ult gauge depleted, you get an extra 10% health. And the Guild Thunders increase heroes resistance, crit resistance, and crit defense by 4% for each orb. And if you're maxed out, there's an extra 20% on that. So nothing super crazy. I know they've released, like they've teased it, what's the word I'm looking for? A Holy Relic for the Festival Gotha, which could be really interesting. So maybe you could save for that, but I wouldn't really recommend picking any of the ones here. And then other than that, they just go over all the ending events that are currently out. So a little bit shorter patch notes. I'm definitely happy with what's in here though. New Matrona banner, super, super hype along with the DM, but hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please hit like button, subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.